Well, we're making a little bit of progress on the Mini. We got the front blinkers here kicking, which I got new headlights coming in that have the blinkers integrated, so all that'll come together. But as far as on the back end, so I really like the how that one rolls over like that. And we're about to be off the ATV tires. Spacers came in, so gonna get the grinder out, lop these bastards off, then probably move those tires from here onto the front, put these on the back. They're a little bit worse, so right here in the middle they're missing some tread. That'll be all right though, we'll get that all worked out. But I'm just glad to be off of these and be able to take it down the road again. But this is the reason why I went with the ones that are integrated into the deal. And then those headlights don't work, so all that'll come together. I'm also going to drop these lights down to here, move them a little bit more towards the middle, maybe like right in here. And I'll cut this out so that the lights can actually turn up and set up right. And then I can use those for staging lights, fog lights. But yeah, might get bored and go to AutoZone. We can cut this off right here, get a piece that'll 45, and we can get it to start heading to the back. These lines quit leaking, so that's good. Other than that, I just need to make sure everything's tight. Probably gonna replace fuel filter later. And yeah, so I mean, we're that much closer to being road ready. I'm gonna have to figure out a good way to mount this. Right now I just got zip ties holding it, but we'll figure something out. Then yeah, she's gonna be antlers bound, road ready. Been rolling around in the dirt for a hot minute. Anyway, it's pretty close to ride height. And everything's looking good. So I'm gonna have to get underneath here, and that's how far I had to run the tie rod out. So I'll just grind all this off, slide that rod out some, weld that all back up. But and if you notice right here, I put these in to help hold the weight of this old girl, because those struts right here came off of they're for like a Mazda Tribute, I believe, but they wasn't about that life. They didn't want to hold it. So and then we got it set where we want it. Put some more welds on this, get this all set up and secure. We'll put a weld right here to help hold this in, because this nut right here keeps coming off. It's the reason why the wheel was wobbling all around. We'll do the same to this side. We'll weld that side up, put some more welds on that. I'm probably gonna extend that tie rod as well. I mean, that angle right here is pretty bad, but you know, it is what it is. Like I said, this is the first do of it, so what we get's kind of what we get. But man, I am, whew, that thing looks bad. AutoZone has some side view mirrors for like 20 bucks. I'm gonna go pick them up. But I just wanted y'all to see how much trimming it's gonna have to take for this baby to turn. So, you know, we got about a fist in the back, about 2 fingers worth up here. I have done some trimming on this side. So you can see, we've notched that booger pretty good. And over here, super impressed with how this is turning out. I put this back tire I think is leaking. I just put 20 pounds in it just to see if it's gonna bleed off or not. And I think this side over here has 12 pounds in it, which is about where I want to run the back. 12 to 15 pounds of air, because there's no weight back there, but it leveled out the ride. So everything's looking good. Get off these stupid ATV tires. The motor's back to setting good, transmission setting good. We'll see about doing some exhaust today. I'm not wore out. Just trying to get a lot done before the weather gets here. So I'm kind of stressing myself out. Really would like to figure out a better cooling system, but this still works. So it's not the best looking thing, but it still works. And that's the biggest part. I don't know if y'all noticed in the last video, but the fuel lines right here coming off, I didn't have clamps on them, so they were leaking a little bit, but I got clamps on them now, so they stopped leaking. Brake lines are holding up pretty well. I just got this one zip tied, so it'll hold itself till I get everything figured out how I want to run it. Front brakes are still working. I've never bled this back brake. Well, actually, I've never bled either one of them. So that's on the list of things to do. We're gonna get us a new, because I had to put a tack weld for that one to hold it. Well, all the clips right there got a tack weld on them, so they'll hold the world. Old transmission's still shifting good, so that's always a good one. I ain't get it dirty. I went through, I don't even know, 9 or 10 cans of the degreaser. So, but we do have to run to AutoZone and get some more lug nuts. I'm just extremely impressed with how this is turning out. Extremely impressed. Like, this is awesome. Just awesome. And fix the sheet metal over here. I might just go buy some sheet metal, lay a flat piece right there and trim it out, get it to cut to match with everything, and then just put some tack welds on it to hold it just so it's sealed up. Probably do the same with up here and over here whenever I figure out how much I actually have to trim for it to turn. That tire right there looks like it needs to come in just a fuzz, and that one right there needs to come out just a fuzz. So we'll probably mess with the alignment a little bit more. Headlight should be in tomorrow, and then that'll get rid of, I'll keep this blinker here for the cover, but the blinker will be integrated into the light, so that way I don't have to worry about all this crap. Might get me a new front tag. That one, I promised the lady that I bought it from that I'd leave it on there, but might be time to put an Osaki bomb tag on this old girl. She's street legal now. She's ready to roll. I got those ATV tires off, so it'll be time to make a trip to Antlers for too long.